Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Box, where we like to do discussions, debates, and some reviews. And today, someone interviewed me. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and comment. And if you're new to the Nerd Box channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and also turn on those notifications. But here it is.
Just go now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, hi, my name is Shanti McQueen. I am conducting an interview for my project, my anthropology project. The person I am interviewing today is my uncle, Dami. So, Dami, my first question is, what was your first anime?
Man, my first anime. I think my first anime was Dragon Ball and Trigun. You know those late night anime sessions when it used to come on TV
Yeah, yeah.
on Toonami. But if I had to choose between the two, it's probably Trigun. Probably I was really into Trigun. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like Dragon Ball, but I don't know. It kind of fell off over the years, so it's kind of iffy for me.
I've never seen Trigun before. And
Trigun's
you,
pretty good. Like it's one of the old OG animes, you know. Like
yeah.
like Dragon Ball is the OG anime, but when it came to Dragon Ball Z, Super, and God forbid GT, the story was about Goku. It's about adventure. It was about finding these Dragon Balls and everything. So it actually gave you a sense of the story is actually going somewhere. Opposed from Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super is all about the power levels and Goku. That's it. And nobody else matters.
I completely agree with you on that. 100%. Okay, so my next question is, what is your favorite anime? It can be
Hmm.
old, new. What's your favorite?
Favorite anime, man. It's so many. Like I like the newer animes. I like My Hero. I like Demon Slayer. I actually finished reading that one. I like Attack on Titans. But if I have to say my favorite anime, it's probably Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
Because yeah, Hunter x Hunter, like that is I don't know, everything I just named, everything I've seen recently, like Hunter x Hunter is dang near flawless because of the storytelling, the characters, they're not overpowered. You know, it's like it's not a fairy tale where the power of friendship gets you out of everything. You got Gong. He's taking his journey. He wants to get stronger to find his dad and everything, but he still catch hands. You know,
Yeah,
and he's not the strongest character in the show, but he's the main character, and I respect that just because he's not ridiculously overpowered like every other anime, and he actually has a goal that he actually reached. So you can't do nothing but respect that anime, and like every arc, every plot they ever had, it just all makes sense. It all plugs in.
yeah. That's very interesting because me personally, I have not made it that far in Hunter x Hunter. I've made
Oh,
it to maybe episode 20, maybe. I have not gotten that far.
the disrespect! Like you really you missing out. You missing out. Like just go back, start it over, and watch it. And when you watch it, compare it to any other anime that you've watched, and you can see like they actually took their time and plotted out and made the story for this anime. It's like it's just you don't see that anymore in anime. Even with Demon Slayer, like I mean, the writer even admitted at the end of the manga that it's flawed. I made mistakes, but I finished it and I'm happy with it. You got what? My Hero. That's just like yeah. At this point, you know who's gonna come out on top, which is Deku. You know, you might see All Might maybe one more time before they perhaps kill him off, maybe. And then you have what's another one? Attack on Titan, which I don't have a problem with Attack on Titan. Me personally, I haven't read the rest of the manga. I can only imagine that they slip up at the end. Yeah, I can only imagine. And
People are mixed on it. People are mixed.
see, and then you have Dragon Ball, which completely just went away from the whole plot of the show, which are the Dragon Balls. So at this point, should the show even be called Dragon Ball anything?
That is a very good point.
Like the show should just legit be called Kakarot, just like the game. It should just legit be Kakarot Super or whatever you want to call it.
That's a very good point. I never really thought about it that way.
Yeah, like you never find anybody stronger than Goku. When you do, he loses and then he comes back and beat them out of nowhere, you know. And it's so much, but people love it. People love it. People love to love the main character, you know, which is why so many people love One Punch Man. He never loses. It's a good anime though. It's a good anime.
Yeah.
But he never loses. So you never lose. Like you get two good things in one, which is the strongest character in the show and he's the main character. Who wouldn't love that? You know, because there's some people that just likes the strongest character in these anime, but they barely see the character. They just like the strongest character. But when you find those animes where you just get the strongest of both, I mean, you really can't beat it. But Hunter x Hunter doesn't. Hunter x Hunter don't do that. They don't do that. You get what you see. You get what you see. Your favorite character might catch. Your favorite character will catch hands, not might. He's gonna catch hands. You know what I mean? And he's gonna give some. But you're actually gonna see the growth in the character development in all of these characters in this show. And like you don't get that in this day and age's anime.
Yeah. Okay. My next question is, what's appealing about anime? Like, for you, is it story, animation, characters? What?
I like some of everything about it. Like I like the animation, I like the story, and you know there's characters. Some characters are relatable. Some characters you just hate because it reminds you of somebody you hate. But there's something in anime for everybody, which is why I don't see why people won't give it more of a chance because you know they're afraid of it because of what people think. But there's something for everything. There's romance, there's mystery, there's horror, action, adventure. Like there's everything. They give you everything, all you could ever want, everything you ask for inside of movies, but it's in the anime.
Yeah, I think because it's animation, kind of like a cartoon style, or whatever, it immediately turns people off, and I don't really get it because in some animes it'll have like a whole plot that you can see that you would see in a regular like live action TV show, and people will eat it up. But as soon as it's anime, they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to look at that."
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like what? Now you're not gonna find any anime that does Medea. You know, thank God.
Thank
But
God.
like there's plenty of straight killer anime. You got assassination anime. You got adventure anime. You got hero anime. You got all of it. You know what I mean? And just to be a part of that community that loves anime is just something special. Because besides of loving this genre, like the community is just like family. You know what I mean? You rarely find anybody that's judgmental besides if you watch trash anime and consider cartoons as anime. But it's like how can you not? How can you not be appealed by it? Like the the amazing art styles, that most anime have. They can actually switch it up and give you different art styles. So it's not all the same thing. The characters, some characters are the same, but you also have a lot of characters that's different. You know what I mean? You never double dip in more than one anime because it's always something different to pull you in.
I agree with you 100%. Just people just need to give it a chance. You never know what you like until you give it a chance.
Yeah.
My next question is, what do you think the best genre is?
Ugh. See, now this is a tough question. This is a tough question only because like I just said, like is so much for everybody, and I like a lot of different genre. I like mystery. I like case closed. I like my adventures, my actions. I might do horror here and there. You never know. It's just I don't know. Maybe the best one is probably adventure to me.
Adventure?
Just because like usually when you have an adventure anime, they imply more than just the adventure. So you're going on this adventure, but like you might have episodes that's supposed to be spooky. They're gonna have mystery in there because something's gonna happen. They're gonna have to find out where it's coming from, why it's happening, and everything. Um, it's just everything mixed in one inside of this adventure genre because it's not like you're just gonna go. Even Fairy Tale has it so that you go on these adventures and you have to figure out issues. You have to figure out where it's coming from. That's the mystery. As these characters go, they might get spooked. They might get scared. That's the horror. The fight scenes. The fight scenes are untouchable. That's the action. And they're leaving on a journey to find this thing, this person, that person, the adventure. You know, there's always going to be a character with love interest to another character. That's the romance. It's like it has everything, all in one genre. So I mean, there's no other way to go besides adventure.
Okay. Um, what do you think is the worst genre in your opinion, if you have one in mind?
I don't do romance. I don't do romance whatsoever. Um, Whoever does, that's cool. That's your thing, but not mine. Like I don't. I'm not gonna come home from work or come home and be like, hey, let me turn on Lovecraft. Like let me turn on the connection of love. And I'm not about to go and search for stuff like this. So yeah, the romance is more of the weak point for me, just because I'm not into that kind of thing. And if I was, it's in other anime besides the romance. It's kind of pointless because it is in, like I just said, it's in adventure, it's in action, it's going to be in mystery, it's going to be in the horror, it's literally in everything. So it is that genre is just completely pointless.
I completely understand. Romance isn't for everyone. I'll maybe watch it occasionally, but sometimes
Mm,
it can't
mm,
keep my
mm,
attention
mm.
for very
I'm
long.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I cannot blame you on it not keeping your attention though. I can't because yeah, like for me, like if I was trying to go to sleep early or I wanted to go to sleep and I couldn't sleep, I would definitely turn on a romance anime just to put me to sleep.
It is a good way to put someone to sleep if they're not interested in it at all.
See,
So, my next question is, what do you think is a big problem within the topic of anime?
what do you mean by that question?
What I mean is, like, it could be how they depict some women, like, over sexualization, or how they portray some children, like, sometimes they'll draw like children with like adult bodies, or how they depict certain races or something like that. That's what I mean.
Now, I might have a problem with the way that they do black characters because always super dark skin, these big fat lips, and they just look weird. Like their eyes are just always popping out of their head. Their hands are like snow white, and the top of their hand is like this charcoal black. Like they just got done grilling. Like they just got done throwing meat on the grill and they had to clean the grill. And it's like, all right, whatever. My palms are clean, and it just looked weird. And the way they do women in anime, it's like they over exaggerate the bodies. They basically s- making the women a selling point as a sex symbol to everybody. They're super exposed, but it's always been that way, you know.
Yeah.
And what else? What was the other point that you said?
How in some animes they'll draw
Oh,
children.
yeah, the children.
Yeah.
My goodness. In One Punch Man, those children are hideous. Like they look like, oh my god. Like my 5-year old son probably can draw a child better than they're drawing it. Like my goodness. Like it's ridiculous. Like I've never seen a child that ugly in real life. Never. And they I don't know if it's like, what are you, a late bloomer, or you just didn't hit puberty yet? It's just weird.
Yeah, but one character from one child from One Punch Man that specifically comes to mind is in the very first episode.
The one that comes to my mind is the kid that has that book on heroes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he's bad off. He's pretty bad off. Like he has he has the butt face. He has the hair of one of the Three Stooges. He has tiny eyes, and he just looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. Oh man. You know what? And another character that just looks weird is that guy off of One Piece, the one with the curly hair and that long nose.
Usopp.
Oh God, why? Why?
I can't. I couldn't answer that if I tried. I have no clue.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Like it just, it's like they drew all the characters. They had everything thought out, and they ran out of their budget and was like, all right, just give me what you can.
Yeah.
But then again, you know what? He's the gag character, right? He's the comic relief.
People see it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have no choice. But I don't know. Dragon Ball Z got Yamcha. We just gonna lay in a crater.
Yeah. So my next question is: do you consider anime a type of art?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Like just the art, just in general, like the way it's drawn. All anime is not all CGI. Some anime, like they legit just draw out every scene, and there's no way anybody can watch an anime and say that's not art. That is just pure art, all the way down to the voice acting and how they sync everything together. It's just art. everything, the effects, the fight sequences is just amazing of how everything has came, like how far everything has come this far. And is to be a fan of anime is like it's really a pleasure to just see the development.
It's very it's very enlightening. My next question is, what are common stereotypes of people who watch anime that you've heard?
The Naruto run. That is legit. The first thing that comes to my mind is the Naruto run. Now, don't get me wrong, I've done it when I was younger. My kids do it. You know, they watch anime. Yeah. Everybody has to do it at least once in their life. And whoever said they didn't do it in their life, they lie. There's no way. And then another one is like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're some type of gangster or you're just a nerd, you're just a regular guy, an office guy, or you're gonna try to do a jutsu. You're gonna try to do those hand signs. You know
Yeah,
that. Tell me, have you ever met anybody that hasn't tried a Kamehameha wave?
literally everyone
Every,
I know has at
you
least
know,
tried to do it
some
once.
they have tried at least one thing from anime, at least one thing. And if they said they didn't, I guarantee some of these dances that they do then and now is something that came from anime.
Yes, most definitely.
Guarantee.
Now, some of the stereotypes that I have in mind, such as, people who hear about other people watching anime is like, oh, they're a nerd, they're this, blah blah blah. Does it offend you in any type of way, or anything like that?
No, why would it? Why would it? The only way that would offend me or anybody is if they're ashamed of who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of what I like and what I'm into. So I like anime and I like games. It's been like that for quite some time. It's probably gonna be like that for the rest of my life because that's just what I'm into. It's like I'm not gonna change the things that I'm into and try to hide what I'm into to please someone else. Because then I just be unhappy with myself. I just be miserable all the time. I'd be like everybody else that like everybody else. You know? It's
Yeah,
like sometimes you just feel like people they try so hard to fit in and hide what they like. It's like the pixies off of Fairy Odd parents came and dialed the phone. Everything's gray. You know, you got to have some kind of color. And I don't know. For me, that like anime and games are that color.
I agree with you 100%. It's just most people they try to hide it mainly because they get bullied or picked on and something like that. So that's why most people try to hide it. But I say just don't care what anyone thinks. Just be who you truly are, like you said.
Yeah, like it, and even if it's like there's that's nothing for somebody to bully someone over. You know, because it's like I feel like when people bully people for watching anime and stuff like that, it's because they're jealous because they're not afraid to show who they truly are. They're actually happy with who they are. And those people that are bullying people for liking anime, they're just unhappy with themselves and just afraid to show the world, like, okay, yes, I like Naruto. I like watching Juju Kaiser. I like watching JoJo's Bizarre and just stuff like that. It's like there's no reason for you to be ashamed. Like the world is different. The world is the same. Be who you are and be who you want to be.
That's the way to live. My next question is, how do you feel about American-made animes and or live actions?
I don't. I don't. After that tragedy, that there isn't even a word that exists to explain what Dragon Ball Evolution is. Okay, I have not and will not trust anything American about anime since that movie. Never again. My hopes were extremely high. My expectations were mid, but I expected a lot more from that movie, and they crushed every bit of them, all of them.
So that
And the only thing American that I can get down with is Avatar, and I don't believe that's anime. And then that's not even really American.
that is
Is the crazy part is like that's not even really American. But American anime, I could never. I don't trust them enough, and I will never trust them again with my hopes and dreams. They have crushed those into itty bitty pieces, and they're still inside the grinder.
so then how do you feel with some of these live actions that specifically Netflix are about to do? Because you know they're about to do One Piece, and there's a rumor going around that they're about to do Yu Yu Hakusho.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, I did actually enjoy, for the most part, the Cowboy Bebop. Unfortunately, they canceled it.
Really?
It wasn't that bad. It
I
was
heard
entertaining. It was very entertaining.
I've heard opposite from people. I've heard that it was just
It,
god awful.
I mean, it's not exactly like the show, but it does a good job trying to replicate it. Like it tries to keep the anime feel to it. It's just I don't know. It felt real like forced, which is why is like I said is iffy. You know, um, I feel like the guy that played God, what's his name, the main character,
Spike.
the man that played Spike was perfect for that. He was legit perfect for that. But like everything else, like the way that they, I don't know, switched the story up a little bit, it didn't sit well. But I mean, for the most part, it was legit the same. It was like actually the same. Like if you look at the episode where the girl boyfriend and they fly into space and what did she sacrifice? He sacrificed himself or something like that, or she sacrificed herself. It was almost the same inside of the anime. It was like a couple of things that was different, but for the most part, it was exactly the same. But I don't know. I feel like just the anime community just had their expectations so high that everything is just going to be bad, and that's mostly because Dragon Ball Evolution. It live actions will never make it past that movie. That movie has completely ruined anybody's hope for live action.
It's very telling. Okay, my next question is, do you think American animation studios will soon have more anime like works?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think that they'll make more shows and kind of like an anime type esque, since a lot more people are into anime now?
I feel like they will, only because of what you just said. A lot of people's into it. I don't think it's gonna. Well, I can't say I don't think it's gonna go very well. I'm sure it will. Half of them probably be on Netflix. They'll leave you with a cliffhanger at the end of all the seasons in every episode. Um, would it be on the same level as every other anime that's not American? No. I can't even say probably. Is no, it's not. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a macho character that's overpowered because that's the stuff that people are into now. Is a character that just gonna overpower everybody. 'Cause that's what people like now. They don't like true storytelling or growth or character development. People don't care about anything like that anymore. They just care about as long as the main character is the strongest one in the show. And in a way for you to know that that is going to be the case is if the show is named after the main character. Nobody's going to beat them.
It's very. That's honestly very true. Because think like, of course, first one that comes to mind, Naruto. It's like the very first one. Now, yeah, Naruto has had his moments where it's like he kind of got beat down.
Oh no, there's no kinda. He catch hands. He catch beat downs.
Well, I've never really watched like a whole lot of Naruto. I mainly just played like the Ninja Storm games and seeing like what my brother has shown me. Yes, I know. Shame on me. I understand.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
I don't know. I tried to sit and watch pretty much all of it, but it's just the filler episodes that were getting me. But now I'm learning to like look up, oh, is this episode filler? Oh, it is? Skip it. Because I don't like
I could
filler.
respect that. I can respect that. Me personally, once I get into an anime, I can sit and watch all of it, filler or not. I still watch all of it. You know,
Yeah.
some of those filler episodes of Naruto are not that bad. But I mean, yeah, he's overpowered to an extent. Like he's not going through just completely wrecking everybody in his path. You know what I mean? Like Madara done gave him hands. Sasuke gave him hands. Um, Pain gave him hands. Neji has gave like it's countless characters inside of the anime that is just you know been down and went through the mud with Naruto and just completely thrashed him. The only thing that saved him is the Nine Tails.
That
But
is
then when
very
you
true.
carry that over to Boruto, like he's so ridiculously nerfed, but his name is still in the title
That is
in a way, not fully, but is there.
okay. My next question is, what do you think about some character designs in anime?
Some character designs in anime. Some anime has very good character design. I like the character designs. With those animes that, in my opinion, have good character design, is like for me being into graphic design is like motivating. It makes me want to go and create, and it gives me like ideas that I didn't have before. I see these characters and watch this anime and watch that anime, or it just gives me an extra. I don't know. It just gives me an extra boost of motivation of what I can accomplish. Not on that level completely, but on that level because I'm not gonna doubt myself. But it's like, and there's some characters that just you look at them, it's like, oh, I can do better than that. It's like they didn't try. Like Seven Deadly Sins. The character is a pig. a pig that talks with an earring.
Yeah.
You know, um, Meliodas has a suit that's like Bayonetta, but it's not hair. um, what else? You got Naruto character. Who would have thought a kid would be running around in winter clothes all the time? You got Naruto Shippuden, where Sasuke is obviously cross dressing because yeah, he turned into Orochimaru. All right, he's definitely cross dressing. Definitely, like they acknowledged that in Boruto. He just didn't say my father's here. He said my parent. It's like you don't know what to call him because of what he has on. And the way he's designed. It's like, how do you know?
I never I never
How do
realized
you
that.
know? Like look at what's the other guy? God, what is his name? The first time Naruto went to the Tails mode. His name starts with an H.
Starts with an H.
H. He
Is
was from
it
the Hidden Mist.
Haku?
Haku. Look at. I thought it was a girl. I thought it was a girl the whole time. So what's another one? Trigun. The main character looked like he's from out of Devil May Cry.
I can't agree with that. I have seen what the main character looks like. I can agree with that.
Yeah, but there's a twist to him though. Once you watch the anime, there's a twist that gives his character like more of a huh kind of design. Um, yeah, man, it's just a lot. Like, some characters motivate you, some characters make you wonder.
Okay. My next question is, what show do you think has the best character design?
My Hero Academia. The reason I say that is because it's this world of heroes, and some people are mutated, some people aren't. You know, everything is different with every character. Even if the characters have similar powers, they still look different. And you rarely see a show that to do that. If a character has the same powers, they usually look pretty much similar. But in this anime is just the complete opposite. It's like you can like legit tell that they had true creativity with every character. They thought about every character they're gonna use. They thought about all of their side characters. They thought about all of the background characters that are just there and don't even move. Like everything is different, and no character is the same. Even with All for One and One for All, obviously they look different now, but you get what I mean. Like it's all different. Everything, like certain element, you might see people with four arms. You might see people with large earlobes. There's a frog girl,
Yeah,
the laziest character I've ever seen in my life. An invisible girl. An
I agree with
invisible girl. Her power is being invisible, but she somehow made it into this hero course inside of Class A for being invisible.
that. It'll remain a mystery. I still don't know how she even made it.
Help me understand. There's a guy in there with rockets on his calves.
Oh, you're talking about Ida.
Yeah. How do you think of this? Like, if you think of it, yeah. But for them to execute it while still making it so that nobody else is the same is just amazing to me. What they do with the designs inside of this anime.
Yeah, that's a pretty good take on like character design.
Yeah, like it's all the way down to the costumes too. Like Baku, his power, what is it? Explosion.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Like, yeah, let's put some grenades on his hands. Make his hands into grenades. Or Deku, let's put him inside of a green rabbit suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, for me, it's definitely my hero.
Okay. So now, for my final question, kind of end this on a, I guess you could say, a controversial note because everyone has different opinions and stuff like that. What is your big three in anime?
Hmm. So I'm gonna go off of what I enjoy watching now, and I'm gonna say Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and probably it's between Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero. Now, if you can go off the rest of the world, it's gonna be Goku, Naruto, and probably Luffy with One Piece. God knows why.
Actually, from what I've seen now, a lot of people consider big three Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo now. Like they completely took
Hmm.
Goku out of the equation.
It's cause it's coming back. It's cause it's coming back.
I mean, it's been like this even before they even announced it coming back.
Really.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even though you say that, when you get these big anime games that bring all these characters together, who are the big three?
Goku, Luffy, Naruto.
See, there it is. It's all popular demand. I don't know. Like I said, Luffy. I don't know. I haven't watched much of One Piece to give my full honest opinion on it. I'm not into watching anime for centuries and decades, all the way to 1,000 something episodes, and he's still not Pirate King. Now, if you're not Pirate King yet, like it is not going to happen. All right, just end the show. Just end it. He doesn't become Pirate King, and just end it right there. A sad story of a little boy's dreams. And it's like a black hole of hope for every person that likes One Piece, and you're never gonna get to that land of prosper. And I'm glad I'll be the one to let all of you know that you'll never see the end of that road. All right, it's like Rainbow Road on Mario, and you might make it to the end, but you're always gonna fall off.
I like to tell Sean that his grandchildren will probably see Luffy become Pirate King before him, or shoot, they might not even get to see it, and he gets so upset.
You know what? By the time they see the end of One Piece, everybody will be living like Wally,
Oh God, not Wally.
floating around in pods, watching TVs at our feet, waiting on this show to end. It's never gonna happen.
Let's hope it don't get to that point.
It's never gonna happen. Never. All
Well,
this time and hope and wasteless energy into one piece. And the only reason you hold on to that hope, and I'm talking to you all now, is because you'll never get that time back, and you can't face the fact that you wasted all your precious time on a hopeless anime that's never gonna end.
well, I want to thank you for this interview. You gave me a lot of stuff that will definitely help me with my project. So thank you again.
Indeed, indeed.
And
We made past the marker.
I honestly enjoyed having this conversation with you.
See, we here now. We here.
So thank you again.
Thank you. You're done recording now.
Yes.
Nice. Now, this has been an interview with my niece, Shanti. I call her T. Right? And I like everybody for watching this video. Hopefully you watch this video. If you watch this video, please like it and comment. Let me know if you like videos like this, and we can get a little bit more of these inside of the channel, and maybe some of you can join in. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and also turn on your notifications. This has been Nerd Box, an interview. Until next time. See, we here now. We here.